Happy New Year's, guys! It is 2015 and welcome to the new year, guys. And what's better to welcome in the new year than a new Blackwing deck list? It is a new format. It brings a bunch of new possibilities, and guess what? Let's get this year started now with this deck. I don't care what you guys say. You can go and play your Quilloffs, your Shaddols, your Burning Abyss. Go ahead. Spend all that money. I'm going to be playing Blackwings for the rest of my life. I don't care what you guys say. And let's just get right into this deck list, okay, guys? Because I'm hyped. Because in a few months, we're getting a lot of support. So I'm going to be playing this deck until then. And yeah. So let's get started. And the first card of the list is, of course, one Dark Arm Dragon. Because we're playing a bunch of Darks. And what's better to play in a dark deck than Dark Arm Dragon itself. Then we're playing not one, not three, but two Sirokkos, because Sirocco is a good card because of skill drain. I mean, its effect is good, but with skill drain, you can just summon it, get a Kalute, and it becomes a 3400 beater for absolutely no reason whatsoever, and that is perfection to me. Then we have three Shielded Blue Flame. I've never played a Blackwing deck with less than 3 Shuras in my entire life. So I'm going to keep playing it. And it's a good card because if you attack over things, you destroy monsters by battle, you summon more monsters from your deck, and just build up momentum. So I'm never going to stop playing this card. Then we have, of course, the standard 3 Board of Spears, because the fact that you just special summon it if you have another Blackwing on the field and it pierces is so good. The amount of games I won because people thought it was a great idea to leave their monsters in defense position and I wouldn't attack? Priceless. Then we have one Zephyros the Elite because it combos well with Bora, Bora, Black Whirlwind, and Skill Drain. The fact that you just bounce them back to your hand and do a bunch of shenanigans after that, and if you bounce back Skill Drain, you can activate your effects and then put it back, reactivate next turn, and you're in control of the game after that. Then we play one Coach of the Daybreak because, in my opinion, Coach of the Daybreak with Zephyros and Bora is good. And sure, it leads to Exceed and Synchro plays, and you guys need to play it. Next, we have 3 Kalutes because the fact that you could pump any of your Blackwing monsters when you're attacking by 1400 points is so amazing. I love it. Then we have not one, not fucking 2, but motherfucking 3 Gale the Whirlwinds. Finally. Finally. I mean, yes, people would say, oh, you guys been bitching about having 3 Gales for years, but the deck is still not good. Well, fuck you. I love the deck, and I'm the Blackwing player here. So, you go that way. Waiting. You're gone? Alright. So everyone else who's still here, let's continue with the deck list. Blackwings are good, and I'm going to make them good. I'm going to make them better. And you're going to be seeing me at top tables with this deck. Next in the deck list for the monsters is 1 Steam the Cloak. Because the fact that it replaces itself when it's destroyed, the fact that it could bring itself back after it's destroyed is a really good, thing. It's just, I wish it was a bit higher in attack. Summons a token that's dark and a winged beast, not an aqua, would be better, but beggars can't be choosers. It's still a good card. Then we have 2 Blizzard the Far North because Blizzard is a good card. If you don't have skill drain up, it's good. If you have skill drain up, you could just wait until your opponent will destroy it because eventually they'll destroy it. So just sit there and wait. Then we have a new addition to the deck, 1 Orochi the Squall, because it opens up a lot of plays with Synchros, Exceeds. Well, not Exceeds per se, but the fact that you can just Synchro with it, send it to the graveyard, and use its effect to switch the battle position of a monster. Let's say your opponent has a gigantic Judgment Dragon on the field and an Honest in hand. Put that shit in defense and then pierce the shot of it, and you're good. Then we have 1 Allure of Darkness because it's a dark deck you like drawing. Then we have 1 Cards of Black Feathers because I have a LEVINIR in the side deck, in the extra deck, and I just love it. And the fact you like drawing, so it adds consistency to the deck. 1 Soul Charge because you want to bring back your monsters, blow up the field, bring them back again, and then have a good time after that. I've won so many games just blowing up the field unexpectedly and then make my field back the same turn. Then we have 3 power dualities. I know people don't like playing power dualities, but I love duality. Like, it's a good card in this deck because you're not special summoning like every turn. You can just summon, sit on a monster, and be good until next turn. It's okay with me. Then we have 2 MSTs because you don't want to overload yourself with spell and trap card destruction. But I mean, I have next to none in the main deck, but it's okay because I'm not scared. Then we have the best card in the deck since Sliced Bread, Black Whirlwind, because it's Black Whirlwind. Then we have Snatch Steal. It is fresh off the list for like the past 10 or so, 12 years, I guess. I don't know. But I'm using it because I could synchro and exceed my opponent's monsters, and I have no problem with that. Next, we go to the traps. I'm running 21 monsters, 12 spells, and 7 traps. The first 3 are extra attacks. I told you guys, if I'm playing over 19 or 20 monsters that are Blackwings, 3 extra attacks are automatically in the deck. So, and because we want to slow down the duel to our pace and that we can't do it at such a quick pace, is Vanity's Emptiness. Now, Vanity's Emptiness is a great card because it just stops your opponent, and then, yeah. Then, Skill Drain for the same reason, because we could deactivate it with Zephyros whenever we want. So, we don't care about Skill Drain. We can just build off of it and stop you at the same damn time. Next, we go to the extra deck because the main deck is done. That's it, guys. If you have any suggestions, leave them down below. Send me a message, and let's just continue on from here. Then, we have 1 Leo, the Keeper of the Sacred Trees, because it's a level 10, has a great effect, and you can make it very easily. Beals the Diabolical Dragons. We have an endless assortment of ways to make this card. And because I have Orochi, I have another way to make it. Such a good card. But because of Skill Drain, it becomes less good. Then, we have the reason why Blackwings was such a good deck back in the day. Dark Strike fucking Fighter. I mean, they did change the errata so it could come back. But still a good card. I mean, you have to do it during your main phase 1. And you can't just attack, burn. But you have to burn and then attack. Is meh. But it's still more burn damage if you're low in life and don't want to attack. Then we have 1 Blackwing Armor Master because Armor Master. I mean, it may not have an effect that's really necessary for this format, but I don't care. I love Armor Master. That's why I'm playing it. Next, we have 1 Black Rose Dragon in the main extra deck and 1 in the side deck because I don't care about the side deck. I'm kidding. But because I love playing 2 Black Rose Dragons. So that's why I'm going to play it. Then we have 1 Goyo Guardian. We're not playing it at 2 because 2 is kind of unnecessary. I've never needed to summon 2 Goyo Guardians in a duel. But when I do, I'll tell you guys I made a mistake and put 2 Goyo Guardians in the extra deck. Then we go to Blackwing Arntwing because you just pierce. Gain 500, pierce. Self-explanatory. 1 Vulcan and Divine because you want to be able to bounce that and Black Whirlwind back to your hand for free. So that's what we're going to do. Then we have 1 Armades Keeper Boundaries because you just wanted to be able to summon Blizzard, bring back Kalut, attack, and attack without any worries. That's why I play it. Then we have 1 Leviated Sea Dragon because we're going to be banishing cards with Dark Arm Dragon, Allure of Darkness, and cards of Black Feathers. And your opponent might be banishing things with Macrocosmos and like, I don't fucking know, like, what's that card? Bottomless Trap Hole. So, might as well do it, right? Then we have 101 Silent on an Arc just to take your opponent's monsters in attack mode. 2 Castells. I finally got it, guys. I finally listened to you guys. I was able to get 1 for Christmas. Castell, the Skyblast and Musketeer, because it's a good card. The fact you can just summon, bounce, back to the extra deck by detaching 2, or just summon, put it face down, and attack over it. I could summon this with, like, sure, 2 Boras, sack the Boras, summon Castell, put something face down, and, like, attack it, and then summon another monster. Perfect. Exciton Knight because you just blow up the field, and then you just have a good time after that. Gaga Cowboy because you just want to burn for fucking game. And that's the extra deck. And then we go to the side deck. 1, Thunder King Ryo, because there are a lot of decks that search and you want to just stop them right there. When you have an established field, then you could just stop everything and you'll be good. Then we have 2 Max Seed, because if your opponent wants to keep summoning, I'm a benefit off of it. And they can just go somewhere. We have Master Keybeard and Black Rose Dragon in the side deck because I can't fit in the extra deck, but I still want to use them. So if Castell is unnecessary or LEVINIR is unnecessary, I switch them out. And then we just keep the momentum going. Then we have 1 Raigeki, not in the main deck. I mean, I want to put in the main deck, but it's kind of cluttered. Like, maybe I could take out Snatch Steal for Raigeki. So, yeah. Then we have 2 Delta Core Anti-Reverses, because we have some decks out there that want to send a lot. So, while they're doing that, we can just blow them all up, and then we'll be good. 2 Fairy Winds, because Quilloffs and Vanity's, Emptiness, and Skill Drain are around. So, might as well get rid of all of them at the same time and then burn for game. 1 Macrocosmos, because all light decks need the graveyard, dark decks need the graveyard, and just get rid of all of them before they even hit the graveyard. You'll be fine. And if they do hit the graveyard, you have Light Imprisoning Mirror and Shadow Imprisoning Mirror to stop them right then and there. So, you don't have anything to worry, because Blackwings can play with this, because we have Skill Drain in the main deck. We have Skill Drain in the main deck, and we have nothing to activate in the graveyard besides Steam. So, we'll be fine. And guys, that is my New Year's Blackwing deck list. I hope you guys liked it. Tell me what you guys think. I hope you guys had a great 2014 and have an even better 2015. Thank you for sticking around. If you please share this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Tell everyone out there that TeamSubjecToChange is the #1 supporter of everything Blackwings. So, just spread the word. Let everyone know. If you need something Blackwing related, come to us. We'll be happy to answer any questions. We'll be happy to just help you guys out with any deck list you guys need. And I hope you guys had a great time watching this video. And as usual, guys, I hope you had a great year. And we'll catch you in this wonderful new year.